Okay, so Tchaikovsky 4. This is a big one. It's on almost every audition. So how do you make yours sound incredible? Well, first off, just play it with a metronome. Put your metronome on 60 and make sure you have flow through all the different little parts. People will drag all over the place. They'll play the F's too long, ending too long. Anytime anything's hard, which is this whole excerpt, people will drag. Okay, so put your metronome on 60, make sure every spot just flows right through. Okay, the next thing, it's all about line. And so that comes from your vibrato, comes from using your support, using your core muscles to blow the air rather than blowing each individual note. Just have one giant airstream. So my favorite way to practice this is to play half notes and prep the vibrato for the next note on the quarter, and then I just move my fingers and nothing changes about my air of my vibrato. So it looks like this. So you can see I've got the vibrato and the air pressure all set up before I move my fingers, and then that's all I do. So practice the whole excerpt that way, going through and getting it really smooth, really flowing, tons of line. Okay, few more little things. Play the second half where it's marked espressivo, play that louder. Play the first half all piano. It's a low point in the symphony and in the movement, so just keep that simple. And then play louder in this second half. At the end, shade the final F with your second finger. I go from the outside and I'm shading in, and then most importantly, count like crazy. So many people miscount this, okay? Another thing too is go to that F, and that will give you room to make the diminuendo or the morindo, okay? And finally, in the second half, I hear three emotions. The first one is kind of angry and angsty. And this, of course, is against a G flat. It's a half step, F against G flat in the violins. So I play that with those emotions. What does that mean? It's probably a little faster vibrato, a little more pressed sound, a little more forte, tonguing a little harder. But I want you to just focus on the emotions, because your body is going to come up with even more ways to express that emotion. If you're too literal, it's going to fall a little bit flat, okay? So the first one. The second one to me is a little bit more melancholy. It's like you're remembering something that was beautiful and that was sweet, but it's in the past and you've lost it. And then this final one to me is just deep sadness and almost defeat, just absolute despair. And then it goes on to just wind down and transition to the next thing. So try to put those three emotions into it. And check out my website where I've got a bassoon accompaniment for you to play with. That's going to keep you in time, it's going to keep you in tune, it's going to help you hear these emotions. Now my student AJ is going to demonstrate the whole thing for you.